Alrighty, boys, let's get game day up. Nope, 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 nope. Where is it? There we go. Scores and schedule. Let's see, does that look about right? Yes, sir. Alright, here we go, baby. What's up, everybody? It's me, Leaping the Gus. Today we got the Cowboys and the Chargers. Let's do it. Alright, let's see here. Bright and early on a Sunday morning, baby. We're back in Seattle. It is great to be here, man. Alright, paste at stream follower. Board up. Maybe exclamation point. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's see. Computer sounds are muted. Awesome. Kickoff is in 2 minutes. Score predictions for today. Oh, man. Cowboys, huh? 5 players with multiple interceptions. The only team in the NFL for the Chargers. Damn, man. I'm really having trouble deciding whether or not our pass rusher is going to be able to get to Dak today. I don't know how good the Cowboys line is. I don't know, man. Um, what rank is Cowboys O line? 23rd? This is in July and August. Bruh. Okay, so apparently it's not great, but this is all before the season. So I don't know. Ahead of week 16. Oh my god, I thought that said number 2 was Los Angeles Chargers. I was about to flip my shit. 1 is the Broncos, 2 is the Rams. That makes sense. Wait, is this power rankings? No, offensive line rankings. Well, it makes sense. The best teams with the best O line. And it literally only gives us the 2. Really? Oh my god. Whatever. Alright, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's say. Man. Because I think the Cowboys line's not that bad. I mean, I haven't heard of a lot of injuries. So I think we're going to go with. I don't know, man. I think we're gonna go with the Cowboys O-line is decent. If the Cowboys O-line is decent, it'll be 24-23 Cowboys. If it's not, then it'll be like 23-16 Chargers. I think the Chargers can score 23 against the Cowboys defense today, but we will see. For my other predictions around the league, hopefully this ages well. We've got about a minute till game time. Let's take a look here. Got a cat here on my. Never mind, I do not have cat here. Cat here. Um, for my main spread picks predictions, I have, let's see. I'm 116 and 108. I've gone 2-1 this week. I got the Rams one wrong. Dude. I know I picked the Seahawks to win outright, but I don't know why I picked the Rams in my main spread picks to win. I don't know why I did. 'Cause I picked the Seahawks to win literally everywhere else, but I'm like, you know what, this is my main spread picks. I gotta go with like the logical choice, but I shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, I have the Bills to win by double digits. I have the Chargers to stay within a point. I have the Chiefs to win by more than 3. I have the Saints to win by more than 4 against the Jets. I have the Giants to stay within 2.5 of the Vikings. I have the Buccaneers winning by at least a field goal. I have the Bengals staying within a point, and that's all for the early games. Here we go. We're kicking away. Holy shit, it is so grainy, bro. I'm watching on the world's oldest TV, bro. I swear to God. It is fucking massive. And the kickoff is away. 5, 10, 15, 20. And you stopped there. Let's go, special teams. He stopped at the 21. For the later games, I have the Jaguars staying within a field goal of the Broncos. I have the Falcons winning by at least a field goal. I have the Steelers staying within a touchdown of the Lions. I have the Raiders staying within 15 points of the Texans. I have the Patriots staying within a field goal of the Ravens. Under center, Dak sends a man in motion from the top to the bottom. Play action, looking to throw, and he hucks it. It's going to be caught at the sticks, and he's going to push his way forward for a gain of about another 3. First down, Dallas. And I have the Niners winning by at least 6 against the Colts. So those are my spread predictions for today. I am currently 106 and 116 and 108. Dak in the shotgun, back to his left, 3 receivers to the bottom, nobody to the top. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to pick up about 5, stopped at the 40 of Dallas. Oh, let's see. What other meaningful games are there right now? None. It looks like, I mean, Bills Browns, kind of. Okay, interesting. I was Williams to the Dallas 40. Second down and 5. Shotgun, Dak back behind him and to his right. 1 receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Takes a snap. Play action, looking to throw. He does, and it's caught at midfield and tackled at the 47 of LA. Damn, bruh. We're getting shredded here. Under center, single setback formation. 1 receiver to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And he's going to pick up 2. And they keep the pile pushing. Nope, he will pick up 3. Down to what looks to be the Chargers 39, I think. Or maybe that's the 44. Yeah, that'll be the 44. Second down and 6, I give him 4. Shotgun, Dak, empty backfield. Or sorry, now this is back to his right. A receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Play action, looking to throw. He's going to be dumping it off to the back out of the backfield. And back is going to fall forward for a gain of 4 again. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2 from the 40. That was the number 6 with the tackle. I forget who that is. Who is that? Don't know. Damn. Yeah, they've been really moving the ball well against us here in this drive so far. I mean, it's been like 5 plays and they've got like 50 yards. Here we go. Dak in the shotgun back to his left. Two receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Now a tight end to the top as well. Chargers with 4 on the D line. Takes a snap. Chargers rush forward. It's a pass. Dak rolling out to the top of the screen. It's going to be caught and out of bounds, it looks like. And that'll bring up 4th down and 2 for the Cowboys. And what are they going to do? They're probably going to go for this, honestly. I mean, you might as well. Your offense has been moving the ball really well outside the last, like, literally just that play. Oh, the ball went through his hands. He almost had it. And this is a matchup of the 2 best kickers in the league, honestly. And the Cowboys are going for it. 4th down and 2 from the Charger 40. Dak in the shotgun. It's 5 wide. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap looking to throw. And he hucks it deep. And it's caught. Caught at the 8. Or no, sorry, the 11. Unbelievable. TJ needed to get his head around, man. Damn. But I know that you can't if you're out of position. But still. Oh, he did get his head around for about half a second. But he couldn't locate the ball. That's unfortunate. That was a great catch by Pickens, too. Oh, that wasn't Jefferson. That was Kim Hart, I believe, in the coverage. Jefferson came over to push him out of bounds. Damn. Dang diddly darn. Well, that's a yikes. 1st down and 10 for the Cowboys from the Charger 11. Touchdown Cleveland. Shedeur Sanders to Harold Fannin, 13 yards. And it is now 6-0, 7-0 Cleveland over Buffalo. The Panthers are in the red zone, 2nd down and 10 from the Tampa Bay 13, and now they're 3rd down and 3 from the Tampa Bay 6 after a 7-yard Rico Dowdle run. And we have a Cowboy injury, which is why we are at commercial. It is Beeble, I think. The Titans have the ball, the Titans have the ball, 2nd down and 7 from midfield against the Chiefs. And the Jets are in the red zone now, 3rd and 12 from the New Orleans 15. The Vikings are deep in Charger territory. The Vikings are deep in Giant territory. 3rd down and 4 from the 25. They're getting close to the red zone. And let's see. It is now 4th down and 6 for the Panthers. They're probably going to have to try for a field goal. Chuba Hubbard lost 3 yards in that play right there. Panthers Buccaneers, that could decide the NFC South. I mean, eventually. Not right now, but I think they're both 7-7. Well, this could be an interesting game here, boys. Yeah, I can't believe I mean, I can believe the Cowboys won 4th down, but it's like, can't believe they took a deep shot on 4th and 2. That's what surprised me. All right, they have a replacement O lineman in. I believe that's their center. Under center, Dak. It's offset I formation. Receiver to the top and to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Williams, I think, and he's going to be bottled up for a gain of 2 and pushed backwards. And the Vikings have kicked a field goal to make it 3-0. The Panthers have also kicked a field goal to make it 3-0. So the Buccaneers and the Giants are each down 3. I kind of missed what the injury was. They just showed it. He was grabbing his helmet. Dak with the back to his right. 1 receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Takes the shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Chargers rush forward. He fires underneath, caught, and it's going to be wrapped up and dropped for a gain of about 4, down to the 6. That was Ferguson, the tight end, I believe. Oh, no, it wasn't. That was CD Lamb. Ferguson was, started out in the area, but then he leaked out. Oh! Ooh. Who is that? That is 90. Who is 90? Tier Tart almost got a hand on it. It's going to be pistol for Dak. And he's going to take the snap back to his right, throwing over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ryan Flournoy. Had a slant over the middle, caught it, and we couldn't make the tackle. He went too low. Damn. The PAT to make it a 7-point game is down. It's up, and it is good. 7-0 Cowboys. Yikes. Yeah, I don't like how that drive went. I'm not gonna lie. We couldn't even force them into long yardage situations there, which is really scary. You know, my score prediction last night was 33-20 Cowboys, but I was like, okay, let's not be crazy. It's looking more like that kind of game, I'm not gonna lie. Damn. Well, the Jets have kicked a field goal. They are now up 3-0 over the Saints. And that is the only other score change from what I mentioned earlier. It's still nothing Chiefs Titans. The Chiefs can have the ball first and 10 at their own 44. And nothing Bengals Dolphins. The Dolphins have the ball second and 6 from their own 44. And the Jets have kicked off short of the landing zone. The Saints get the ball first and 10 at their own 40. I forgot how many Chargers I had on fantasy. Yeah, I've got Keenan Gadsden. Oh, did I not switch in Brian Thomas? Oh my god, I'm a freaking idiot. Oh right, I didn't because he was playing against the Broncos and we were playing against the Cowboys. Now let's see Justin Herbert dice up this Cowboys defense, baby. Come on, let's go. Yep. It is the ninth place game in fantasy. I mean, I did what I could with what I was drafted, man. I got bot drafted, uh, a bunch of injured players and a bunch of players on IR. Lornoy, 5-yard touchdown catch, huh? Well, I guess I know his name now. Oh my god, of course Dak was 6 for 7. Shocker. And here comes the second best kicker in the league to boot it away. And it is away. Caught at the 5, out to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. He has a lane to the 30 and tackle to the 35. That'll be decent starting field position for the Chargers. And the Cowboys didn't really have great starting field position there, which makes it even more scary how they drove the ball at will. Yikes, man. Justin Herbert needs 601 passing yards to pass Peyton Manning for most passing yards in the first 6 seasons. Although Herbert's done it with like probably 6 more games, I guess. Well, actually, no. They have the same number of games. No. He has 3 more games at this point. I formation for the Chargers. One receiver to the top. That'll be QJ, I believe, to the bottom. And it's going to be a handoff to Vidal, who's going to get pushed forward for maybe a yard. And that'll bring up second down and long for the Bolts. We have Sawyer, Zion Johnson, Bradley Bozeman, Mekhi Becton, and Bobby Hart. Herbert in the shotgun back to his left. One receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. And Herbert takes a shotgun snap. The Cowboys rush 5. And he's going to fire. Caught. And I think he was looking for Keenan, but Ladd made the catch. There were 2 receivers literally right next to each other. As Ladd reached out in front of him to snag it. And that will bring up third down and medium for the Chargers. Out just past the 40. Here we go. 3rd and 4. Herbert in the shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the top. Trips 1 to the bottom. He's going to send Ladd in motion from the top to the bottom. And he'll take the shotgun snap looking to throw. The Cowboys rushing 4. Herbert hucks it. Caught. And that's going to be a Chargers first down and more. Trey Harris down the sideline to the 40. Down tackled at the 36. Big first down for the Bolts. Bang! Trey Harris with a nice route. And then the defender just kind of pushed him, and he didn't push him all the way out. Oh, no, he couldn't really get his fingers on him. His hands on him. He could only really get his fingertips on him. Let's go, Trey. Big play, Trey. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. Cowboys with 6 on the D-line. Takes a snap, and they rush forward. Looking to throw. Herbert is going to step up, and he's going to try and run. No, he's not. He's going to huck it. Caught at the sticks. First down, Chargers. Who is that? Is that Keenan? Nope, that is... Who is that? That is Trey. Trey again, baby. Gain of 10. Oh, got a bot. First bot of the stream. Yep, I forgot to reset it from last night. Whoops. It looks like Herbert almost ran it himself, but then a defensive spy, well, I guess somebody with a zone in the flat that had nobody started to come up. And that's when he just hucked it to Trey at the sticks. Caught for 10, maybe 11. First and 10 Chargers. 7:27 and counting to play in the first. From the 25, Herbert under center, single setback, 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap. It'll be a pitch to the top of the screen to Hampton. Hampton's going to cut upfield and barrel his way forward for a gain of 3. I'll bring up second down and 7 for the Chargers. Pitch to the top of the screen there. And, oh, fuck me in the ass, dude. Sawyer's down. Sawyer's down. Another Chargers O-lineman injured, man. Oh, no. Okay, they're able to help him to his feet, and he's able to walk off under his own power. Hopefully he'll end up being alright. Another backup injury, man. Banged up Bolts, O-line. Sean Slater out for season. Joe Alt out for season. Trey Pitt missed week 15 with an ankle. Herbert sacked 49 times is the most. QB hits 119 times is the most. Oh, they talked about Phillip Rivers. Only Phillip Rivers was sacked more than Justin Herbert. Is that what they said in Chargers history? I'd believe it. I mean, Phil played with them for like twice as long. Here we go. I don't know who they subbed in. Herbert in the shotgun is 5 wide, 2 to the top, 3 at the bottom. Second down and 7 for the Bolts. 6:49 and counting to play in the quarter. They rush 5. Herbert chucks it to the top of the screen. Oh, is that caught? Is that caught by QJ? Quentin Hands Johnston with the Chargers touchdown! Oh, no way he one-handed that, bro. We had to see the replay. One-on-one to the top of the screen. Herbert hucked it up, one-handed, tapped it to himself. I don't know if he caught that. Oh my god, he did. Holy shit, dude. He got 3 toes down, three feet down, bro. Oh my god. QJ. What was that, bro? The PAT from the best kicker in the league is up, and it is good. It is not the net over. So I'm gonna fix this real quick. I gotta have to do it. Alrighty. So a big touchdown for the Bolts to tie it up. Also, the Bills have tied it up against the Browns. James Cook, 44-yard rushing touchdown. Jesus Christ. The Saints have tied it up against the Jets. It's now 3 apiece there. The Vikings have the ball up 3-0 against the Giants. First and 10 from around 15. The Bengals lead 7-0 over the Dolphins. I was surprised that the line for that game was so low. What was it again? What was that game? It was 1.5 in favor of the Dolphins. Is Joe Burrow not going to be playing or something? Like, even then, I don't know that I'd pick the Dolphins. Joe Burrow is playing. Like, are people just over? Dude, if I had money like that, bro, I would put a bunch of money on that game. Joe Burrow was he like injured and maybe not starting or something? Like, I don't understand how you could have the Bengals with Joe Burrow be 1.5 point underdogs against the Dolphins, unless it's just a massive overreaction to last week. Like, I mean, yeah, they got shut up by the Ravens, but like, what a play by QJ, bro. Okay, so we found the trick. We just need to have him not catch with 2 hands and catch with 1 hand, bro. Let's go, Jim. Yes, sir. Let's go, QJ. Way to step up, bro. God damn. That was a beautiful freaking ball from Justin Herbert, too. Good lord. He just hucked it up there. It landed perfectly. I thought he was just throwing it away, man. From the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20. 25 cuts inside, and he'll be wrapped up and stopped at the 28, which is where the Cowboys will start their second drive of the ball game. So trading a pair of touchdowns. I'm sorry, trading touchdowns. NFL ranks this season. Chargers. Wow. Oh, offense. Okay, fourth, first, and sixth in points, passing yard, total yards, and 20+ yard plays. The Chargers on defense are ninth, third, second, and second. Dak under center, single step back formation. One receiver to the top, two to the bottom, a tight end to the top as well. It'll be a handoff that way. And he'll pick up. Oh, they still push him forward, and he picks up 5. No, 6. I almost said the thing. I should bring up second down and 3. Nope, second down and 4. They give him 6. Got another bot today. Here we go. Under center, Dak, single step back formation again. One receiver to the top, two to the bottom. It's a handoff, and it's a big gain. They're gashing us on the ground, man. Gain of like 10. First and 10 Cowboys. Who is that? Doesn't say. Davis. Shotgun. Dak back to his right and behind him. Takes a snap. It's going to be play action looking to throw. He's going to check it down to the receiver. Sorry, to the running back out of the backfield. He's going to not be able to get away because Charger was holding his jersey. That wasn't GP, was it? Oh, and their center returned to the game. It was Turpin with the catch. No. Turpin is number 9? Yeah, pushed out of bounds at midfield for 7. Okay. Turpin is number 9. From midfield, bring up second down and 3 under center, single step back formation. One receiver to the top, one to the bottom. Take the snap. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to be stopped at the line. What a play. I couldn't see who it was that came flying in there. I think it was Perriman. I'll bring up third down and 2 for the Cowboys. And honestly, from what we've seen from them so far, this could be 4-down territory already. Here we go. Prescott in the shotgun, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff, and they're going to keep it pushing forward. First down. Damn. Gain of 3. Down to the 47, I believe, of LA. Shotgun back to his right. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Chargers with 4 on the line. They rush forward. Looking to throw. Dak caught at the 40 and out of bounds right there by CD Lamb. At the bottom of the screen. Chargers pass defense through week 15. 12 passing touchdowns allowed to use in the NFL. 17 interceptions, third most in the NFL. And one of 2 teams with more interceptions than passing touchdowns allowed. The other one is the Houston Texans. Shotgun back to his right, one receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. It's interpreting motion from the bottom to the top. It's going to be play action. The Chargers rush 4, and they can't get pressure. And Dak is going to try and run for it. He will get it, and he'll slide down to the 31. Damn. Shotgun back to his right, one receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Takes a snap, and it'll be a handoff on the end around. And that'll be, I think, Turpin. He's going to fumble. Oh, out of bounds. Damn. They're lucky that went out. Let's see if it was really a fumble. It was not. He was most certainly down. And they will likely get that from replay assist, give them the first down. No, it does not look like it. They'll keep it second down and 1 with the fumble out of bounds. Sends a man in motion, a single step back formation, takes a snap. It'll be a handoff, and he's going to get it and a bit more. Once again, out to the 22 of it, down to the 22 of LA. Dang, man. And touchdown Tampa looks like. Sorry, I haven't been locked in. Yep. Dolphins and Bengals are now tied at 7. Buccaneers are up 7-3 over the Panthers. It was, who was it? Mike Evans, 1-yard pass from Baker. Here we go. Shotgun back to his left. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Dak. Plenty of time, and it's going to be, looks like it's caught. Gain of 4, but the Chargers are saying he bobbled it. Denzel Perryman with the hit there with 1:03 left to play in the first. Yep, he did not catch it. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Cowboys. Shotgun, a back to either side now. One receiver to the top, one to the bottom, as well as a tight end to the bottom. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Dak firing over the middle, going to be caught. Ferguson is going to have a gain of 6. That'll bring third down and 4. Third and 4 for the Cowboys. Shotgun Dak. Back in front of him. One receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. Now he sends the back to the backfield to his right. Charged with 5 on the D line, 6 on the D line. Takes a snap, looking to throw. They back out, and it's going to be caught at the sticks, and he's got it. Damn. First and 10 to the 11. Dang, man. Well, man. Just 3 Saints 3. 40 seconds to play in the half. Second quarter. Sorry, in the first quarter. Bills 7, Browns 7. Starting at the start of the second quarter there. The Bills have it second and 5 from the Cleveland 23. Oh, we got a third bottom of the screen. Chiefs nothing, Titans nothing, as Chiefs are now unabashedly tanking. That's crazy. They're good enough to not score nothing. They're just being a bunch of wackies. Can't say the word I wanted to say. Vikings 3, Giants nothing. Start of the second quarter. Buccaneers 7, Panthers 3. Start of the second quarter, and Bengals 7, Dolphins 7 are going into the second quarter now as well. Hmm. Under center, single step back. One receiver to the top, one to the bottom. A tight end to either side, looking to throw. Dak is going to be almost picked. Who was that? Benjamin St. Just nearly got the pick by jumping in front of it there. That would have been huge. Oh, couldn't quite make the catch over the intended receiver's head. That was George Pickens. Because George Pickens kind of ducked down as Juice kind of did this. And it bounced off his arm because the helmet was like right here. Bounced off his arm. Back in the shotgun, back to either side. One receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. Sends He's going to looking to throw. He's going to huck it over the middle. Caught and down at the 5. They're down in 5. They're down in 4, I guess, technically. I mean, they were like half a yard outside of the 10, so they're going to have to get it to the half-yard line. You can technically get a first down without getting a touchdown, but it is 3rd down and 4. Here we go. Back from the shotgun, back to his left. One receiver to the top, trips to the bottom. Got to send Lamb in motion from the bottom to the top, and then back to the bottom, and then back to the top. And he's going to take the snap, and Lamb is going to be wide open at the top of the screen, but Dak doesn't see him. He's going to have to huck it up. It's going to be, oh my God, it's caught. I can't believe it. Touchdown. And there is a flag. That might be offensive holding. And might be coming back. It's coming back for a hold. Holding. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down. I thought that was going to be picked. That was a floater, man. Number 73, the left guard got called for it. Yep. He didn't let it. He didn't let who is that? Khalil Mack disengage. What a catch, though. Damn, he caught it one-handed off on his shoulder with a guy draped all over him. I'll bring up 3rd down and 14 for the Cowboys. Shotgun. It's 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Chargers with only 3 on the D-line. Takes a snap and they rush 4. They rush somebody out of the edge. Hucks it up to the end zone, knocked away, and complete 4th down. As he was aiming for Turpin there. So the Cowboys will at least get 3 out of it. Nice. Aubrey to make it a 3-point game. 33-yard try. It's down. It's up, and it is good. We now have a 10-7 Cowboys lead, and the Chargers with a huge stop right there. That was a big penalty. I mean, it would have been a sack if he hadn't held him, but like, you know, whatever. I don't know if it takes the wind out of your sails more to get sacked or to have a touchdown called back. Probably to get sacked, honestly. Because it means you have to be looking back over your shoulder the entire game. Well, not the entire game, but like, you know what I mean? You're looking back over your shoulder more as a quarterback when you get sacked. The Saints have kicked a field goal to make it 6-3 over the Jets. The Bills have gotten into the end zone and missed the PAT. Yep, Michael Badgley failed. 13-7 Buffalo over Cleveland. No score Tennessee and Kansas City. And the Chiefs are just unashamedly tanking, bro. This is crazy. Should not be allowed to do that. Not kidding. Vikings 3, Giants nothing. Buccaneers 7, Panthers 3, and Bengals 7, Dolphins 7. All in the second quarter, the early stages of the second quarter. Is that football still here? It is. What about the Packer football? We can't really use that. Dang. I mean, we can. We can. Oh, man. I completely forgot we had a signed Brett Favre football. That's so freaking cool. Or Mom has a Brett Favre signed football. That's so freaking cool. It's like a big signature too. It's like over an entire quarter of the ball. Oh dang. Here we go. The time of possession, Dallas 12-19, LA 3:37. Crazy. And the kickoff is going to roll. Oh no. And we're going to start with the ball at 12. He didn't roll all the way into the end zone. That was a great kick. I think he thought it was going to roll into the end zone and it just didn't. Vidal was back there. Oh, it bounced off his hands. He couldn't quite get a handle on it as it was rolling. That's Vidal who was back there to return because D-Day is injured. Well, from our own 13, that could be a huge dagger. Here we go. Herbert under center, a single setback formation, one receiver to the top, two to the bottom. Going to set a tight end in motion from the bottom to the top. Herbert looking to throw his play action. It's going to be caught over the middle. Big play, Trey, with the first down, gain of 12 out to the 23. Yeah, man. Trey's looking really good, man. Got another butt. We're up to 4. Here we go. Herbert. It's I formation. He's under center. Matlock in there as well to the bottom of the screen. Now takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff that direction. He's going to try and bounce it to the outside. He'll get to the outside. 35, 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 44. Another huge play for the Chargers. Gain of, I think, 21. Gain of 18. That was Hampton with the carry. Out to the 45. Oh, I guess I was wrong on the previous play. It was a gain of like 17. Because that was 18 to the 45 meant the ball was up to 27, not the 23. Or 22. Over in the shotgun, back to his left. Two receivers to the top, one to the bottom. 3 on the play clock, 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock. He gets the snap off. It's going to be a handoff. And it's going to be Hampton who's also going to pick up another 6 on this one. Out to midfield. 2nd down and 5 for the Chargers. They'll give him the 49. Great, bro. Jamari Sawyer went back to the locker room. Over the shotgun, back to his left. 2nd down and 5. And back motions over to his right. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. He'll take the snap, looking to throw. Herbert. They rush 6, caught, and he's going to make a move back to the inside. Lad McConkey to the 45 and taken down at the 40. First down, Chargers. Let's go, Lightning Lad. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bolts. Offset I formation. One receiver out wide to the bottom. Matlock now motions out of that offset position into next to the line. It'll be play action looking to throw. Herbert is going to try and huck it deep. Caught at the 30, down to the 25, down to the 23. First down, Chargers. Who was that? Was that a tight end? Was that Conklin? No. Who was that? That was a big guy. 89. Is that Stone Smart? No way he's with us still, right? Oh, no, it's with Big Willie. It's Will Disley. Big Willie. Good job protecting the ball right there. Herbert under center, single setback. Everybody on the line except for one receiver to the bottom, which is going to be no gain. It was oh, there's a flag. It might be face mask or something. I don't know. It didn't really look like there was holding much, but it could be. Oh, it looks like they're calling holding against us. Oh no, it's face mask. Yeah, Harbaugh thinks that there's a face mask too. There are two fouls. Holding offense, personal foul, face mask, defense. Penalties offset, previous spot. All right. Yep. Oh yeah, big face mask. I didn't see the hold though. First and 10 for the Bolts once again from the 22, I believe. Is that where we were? 25. From the shotgun back to his left. Two receivers to the top, one to the bottom, a tight end to the top as well. Herbert takes a snap looking to throw. And he's got some time. He hucks it deep and it's too high for Lightning Lad. And somebody landed on Herbert after the play. And Herbert, it looks all right. Hey, they pulled him down and way after the play. Yeah. 6'6", 240 doesn't get the calls like everybody else does. So true. Second down and 10. Herbert in the shotgun back to his right. Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom. Sending Conti in motion from the bottom to the top. Takes a snap looking to throw. Herbert fires it to the end zone. He's got a man caught. Touchdown! Chargers! Lightning Lad puts the Bolts up for the first time tonight, this morning. And the Titans have just scored a safety. Damn, bro, the Chiefs might be just doing everything they can to lose, bruh. McConkey on the wheel right to the top of the screen with the score, and it is 13-10. Cam Dicker on for the extra point. It's down, it's up, and it is Cameron Dicker, baby. 14-10. Chargers lead. Score updates are around the league. Jets 6, Saints 6, 12:38 left to play in the second quarter. Saints on the ball, first and 10 from their own 21. Bills 13, Browns 7. Browns have it 3rd and 2 from the Buffalo 36. Titans are up 2-0 over the Chiefs after Kareem Hunt was tackled in the end zone for a loss of 2 and a safety. Dude, if that game ends up being 2-0, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not gonna lie. Chargers 14, Cowboys 10, of course. 9:45 to play in the half. Chargers will be kicking it away. Vikings 3, Giants 3. Vikings to the ball, second and 9 from their own 45. 9:25 to play in the half there. Buccaneers 7, Panthers 3. Buccaneers have a 4th and goal from the Carolina 5. They're probably going to try and kick a field goal to go up by 7. 8:59 to play in the half there. And Bengals 7, Dolphins 7. 9:41 in the half. Second down and 3 for the Bengals from the Miami 43. And now it'll be first and 10 for the Bengals from the Miami 35 after an 8-yard completion from Burrow to Piran. And the field goal is good for Tampa Bay. 10-3, Bucks over the Panthers. And we got another dot. But over under is now at 5. Single. There we go, baby. Yeah, McConkey had a couple steps on him. That was a great route. Just a wheel route all the way to the end zone. And he just sped past the defender. Here we go. The kickoff from the Dickmaster is away. Line drive. Caught inside his own end zone, but he'll bring it out to 5 to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and he'll be stood up there. And there is a flag. Could be holding. Return, holding, receiving team. Yep. First down. 10-yard penalty, so they'll be starting at the 20. Here we go. Going good, 14 to 10. It's been an offensive shootout so far. Yep. Good to see you. Here we go. Dak in the shotgun, back to his right. One receiver to the top, trips to the bottom. Since Turpin in motion from the bottom to the top, takes a snap. It's a run, and he's going to pick up quite a few. Gain of 6, out to the 26. Points per game, 32 at home, 26 on the road. 430 yards at home, 364 on the road. Red zone touchdown percent, 62 at home and 52 on the road. Damn. Back in the shotgun, two receivers at the top, receiver in the tight end at the bottom, back to his right, takes a snap, looking to throw. And he's going to huck it, caught at the 38. And there's a flag by Turpin. On Turpin. Oh, and there's a bunch of fighting after the play. Caught by Turpin, I should say. There might be some punches being thrown. No, they're just having hands to the face. It looks like somebody kind of whacked at him while he was already down. I don't know. I have to see a replay, but there was definitely a lot of jawing after that one, and a flag came out almost immediately. I have to assume it'll be 15 yards on the Chargers. Let's see what happened. It was caught barely, and oh yeah, no, you can't do that. Helmet to helmet and everything. Damn, if he was trying to knock that ball out, that was Perryman. Okay, thank God he wasn't ejected. That was Flournoy, the guy who caught the touchdown earlier, I think, actually, not, yeah. Well, so now the Cowboys will have it in Charger territory. Wow, okay. It'll be single step back formation. That looks like Williams in the backfield. Number 33. Receiver to the bottom, two to the top. Tight end now motions to the bottom. Now there's two to either side. And Turpin motions to the bottom. Takes snap. It's a handoff. And damn, they're gashing us on the ground, bro. Gain of 8. To the 38 of LA. I'll bring up second down and 2. Under center. Offset eye. Dak takes a snap, looking to throw. Chargers rushing forward. He hucks it deep to the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. George Pickens. He just ran right by everybody. Damn, what a route. He beat Hart, man. He did his own little Lambo leap there. PAT is up and is good. 14-17. 8:08 to play in the half. Browns kicked the field goal to make it 13-10. Dang, man. Vikings are now in the red zone, tied at 3, second and goal from the Giant 8. Bengals lead 10-7 over the Dolphins right now. Jets and Saints are tied at 6, just with the ball. Third down and 14 now from the Saint 49. 8:07 to play in the half there. Dang, man. What a game this has been so far. Third and goal now for the Vikings from the Giant 8. Dude, Eagles Bills is gonna be such a good game. Bang, bro. We caught. We're up to the 10, 15, and he's going lateral. KLS doesn't get back up to the 20. Chargers starting from their own 19. Once again, brutal starting field position for the Bolts. Dang, man. Whew, this is going to be a game. One in the half. The Bills are now in the red zone already. First and 10 from the Cleveland 11. Here we go. Herbert shotgun from the 19 back to his left. One to the top, 3 at the bottom. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Herbert, play action. He's going to huck it, and it's going to be caught for a gain of 6. That is Big Willie. Out to the 30. Yo, bolt charge and cheer up. Have a great day. You too, man. Thank you so much for coming by. Bolt up, baby. Here we go from the 30. It'll be I formation. Matlock and Vidal behind Herbert. Two receivers two to the top, one to the bottom. One of them's tight end up there. Take the snap. It's going to be a pitch to the bottom of the screen to Vidal, who's going to cut up field and stay on his feet out to the 31. What a play. He got contacted about 5 yards back at the 27. So maybe that was, the 32, I should say. Well, they'll give him 31. Dang it. It's fine. Here we go. KLS is in there now, along with Vidal. It'll once again be I formation. Matlock and Vidal. KLS to the bottom of the screen, and two tight ends to the top. Then one of them in motion, and it's another handoff, and no gain. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his left is Vidal. Tight end to the top of the screen, three to the top of the screen, three receivers, and one receiver to the bottom. Vidal is sent in motion out of the backfield. Herbert looking to throw. It's gone. Oh, Trey. Through his fingertips, man. 3rd and 10 for the Bolts. Damn, that was a big miss right there. Trey had some room in front of him. And he felt it too. Dean Leonard came over, had a word with him. Yeah, he's frustrated he didn't catch that one. He's getting talked to with the coaches. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his right. Two receivers to the top, two to the bottom. 3rd down and 10 for the Bolts. This is huge right here. Herbert takes the snap, looking to throw. They rush 4. Herbert hucks it to the bottom of the screen. It's going to be KLS, who breaks the tackle and picks up the 1st down. What a play. It looks like he was dead to rights out of bounds, about 3 yards behind the sticks. But he broke the tackle, shrugged it off. As they try to wrap him up around the shoulder pads. And that is just some great determination by KLS, man. The rookies are cooking today. If that second defender hadn't been there, he might have been gone. If he'd given up on the play after the wrap up. Herbert in the shotgun, back behind him is Vidal, two to the top. A tight end to the top as well. Actually, that's Matlock. That's a D lineman. Herbert play action, and it's going to be a check down to the receiver out of the backfield. It's kind of I think it's called a swing pass. I don't know. They just had him motion out and toss it to him in the flat by design, I believe. It'll pick up 3, 2nd down and 7 for the Bolts. Diggs was the one who couldn't quite. Oh no, Diggs was the one who made the tackle. That was McConkey in the flat. Now Diggs is on the sideline. From the shotgun, back to his right. One receiver to the top, two to the bottom. Tight end to the top as well. Takes a snap, looking to throw. They rush 5. Herbert throwing, catch is going to be made. Keenan Allen picks it up, and the 1st down. Past midfield, out to the 48 of Dallas. Keenan gave a little karate chop. The Bills have scored 20 to 10 now. They lead over the Browns. Let's see. Who was it? James Cook again. 3-yard rush. Damn. Herbert in the shotgun, back behind him. 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Matlock to the top. And now back to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And Hampton's going to have a bit of a lane, and he's going to break a tackle, pick up 6. Maybe 5. Joseph the American down at the 43. Well, into Cowboy territory, 43-yard line. Second down and 4. They do give them the 6, out to about the 42 and a half, we'll call it. Here we go. Herbert under center, single step back formation, two receivers to the top, one to the bottom. Matlock to the bottom as well. Takes a snap, it's going to be a handoff. And Hampton's going to gash him on the ground. Pickup of 10 and a little bit more down to the 30. Gain of 12 on the ground for Hampton. Chargers first down. I didn't know that Logan Wilson. That's cool. Here we go. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his right. Again behind him. Takes a snap. It'll be a handoff to Vidal, who was behind him, and he's going to get tackled for no gain, maybe a loss of a half yard. Well, dang. And let's see, who was it that just kicked a field goal? It looks like it was the Panthers. Also, the Bengals are now down 10-14 against the Dolphins. Damn. Okay, here's what I know about the fall. The Chiefs have kicked a field goal to make it 3-2. Hmm. At least they're pretending to care now. Here we go, baby. 6-6 Jets Saints at the 2-minute warning. 20-10 Bills Browns at the 2-minute warning. The Browns have it second down and 6 from around 44 after a kickoff short of the landing zone. Chiefs lead 3-2, 7:40 to play in the half. They'll be kicking it away. Vikings lead 6-3 over the Giants now with second down and 3 from the Giant 9. It looks like it must have been a turnover because that hasn't been a very long drive. Panthers are down 10-6 after a 41-yard field goal from Fitzgerald. And the Dolphins lead the Bengals 14-10 with, what was that? 2 minutes to play in the half. Bengals have it second down and 2 from the Miami 48. Ugh. It's bright and early, boys. Dude, Jackson Dart with negative 1.7 fantasy points. It's crazy. Herbert in the shotgun, back to the left. 2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. And tight end to the top as well. From the 31, takes a snap looking to throw. Herbert. They rush 4, and Herbert's got to run. And he's going to keep it himself out of bounds at the 26. Gain of 4. I'll bring up third down. And 7 for the Bolts. Oh, he had somebody too. Damn. He had somebody up the seam. No. Yeah. I think that's what that is. It's up the tackle box. I'm pretty sure that's called the seam. Herbert in the shotgun from the left hash, sorry. Three receivers to the top, tight end to the bottom. Back to his left. Takes a snap, looking to throw. And he's got some time. It's going to be caught. First down, Chargers. Inside the 10? Inside the 20. Down to the 18, first and 10. I forgot we were on the field after the commercial for a second. I think that was Lad. Oh no, that was he had Lad in a similar route. But yeah, just take the guaranteed first down. That was Keenan. Bang. He had Lad too, a little bit further down the field. Would have been a bit of a tighter window. And handoff up the middle, and it's going to be Hampton who's going to bring it down to the 11. Yeah, we're trying to milk some time off the clock. We're bringing the shotgun back to his left. One receiver to the top, one way out wide at the bottom. Two times to the bottom of the screen as well. Sends Trey in motion. And whoa, Hampton almost got caught in the backfield, and then he did get caught in the backfield. Yikes. Loss of 3. And the Chargers, I believe, are going to call their first time out. The Cowboys will call their first time out. Yeah, it makes sense. They want some time to potentially get the ball back. Touchdown Vikings. 2:01 to play in the half there. 13-3. Who was it? I bet you it was Justin Jefferson. Nope, it was J.J. McCarthy. 12-yard rush. Extra point is good. 13-3 Vikings over the Giants. Just outside of the 2-minute winning. Damn, they're going to have commercial. And they're going to have. Well, no, they have the kickoff. Okay. I'm going to say they're going to have a commercial, kickoff, commercial, play, commercial. But no, it's 2:01. So they should have enough time to get the kickoff in. Herbert in the shotgun back to his right. One receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. A motion out of trips. 3rd and 5. Takes a snap looking to throw. Herbert pump fakes, and he's going to try and take it himself. He's going to pitch it forward. Caught to the end zone. Keenan is going to be a yard shy. He dove with it, sticking it out there. 20 seconds to play and happen. Honestly, this is the best thing that could have happened because now there's the Chargers probably going to call timeout, and then they're going to try and rush it, and they're going to be able to take a little bit more time off the clock. Yeah, he just pitched it underhand about 5 yards forward deep. He could have probably ran for the first down himself, but Keenan was very close to the end zone. About 8-yard just pitch with one hand. And then Keenan grabbed it, got tackled around the legs, and tried to dive for the end zone. Couldn't quite get it. First and goal for the Bolts from inside the 1. Let's run the power surge, baby. Two timeouts apiece. That was a Chargers timeout. It's from the 1. Herbert under center. Power surge formation. Herbert sends Matlock in motion, takes a snap, power surge, and he's in for the score. Touchdown! Chargers! Justin Herbert into the end zone over the top of the pile. He gives it to Bozeman. He's going to spike it. And 17-20 Chargers lead now. Cam Dicker with the PAT to make it a 4-point game. It's down, it's up, and it is low! Shit! Oh my god, he almost shanked the crap out of it. I thought he missed it for like half a second there, but then I remembered it's Dicker! And it's good. Looks like the Titans might try and take the lead before going into the half. First and 10 from the KC 24. Tennessee, please, we need you to lose. We need the Chiefs to win now. Don't let them get better draft picks. Nine to six now. Saints lead the Jets. That's got to be a snooze fest over there. Well, hmm. We are today. We will be reminded just how good Justin Herbert is when he's got time to throw. Man, oh my God, it's been so beautiful. Scores around the league: Saints 9, Jets 6, 126 to play in the half. Never mind. The first game with no punter turnovers in the first half since week 6, Patriots at Saints. Also week 1, Cowboys at Eagles. Boot is away. Caught from the 3 to the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, 25, and he's slammed into right there. Turpin down at the 25. That's where they're going to start with 15 seconds to play in the half. Here we go, 15 seconds. Let's see if they take a shot. Shotgun back to his left, two to the top, two to the bottom. Takes snap, looking to throw. Chargers probably in prevent. It's going to be caught, and he's going to lay down at the 32. 8 seconds left, and they're going to call timeout. Well, the Titans are in the red zone. First and goal from the Kansas City 9. Career long field goal 65. September 22nd, 2024 versus the Ravens for Brandon Aubrey. Shotgun takes a snap, looking to throw. Dak is going to be chased, hit, and dropped. Big sack. Thule, Thule, baby. Let's go, and that will be halftime. Well, that's an extra pity point for my fantasy defense. Here we go, boys. It is now halftime. We got another bot. We are not quite on pace to hit the bot over. Second and open, Kansas City 7 for the Titans. Hmm. Yep. So we are the first game at half, I believe. Yes, we are. Let's see if Tom Grossi's raiding people yet. Does not look like he's doing this window. That's unfortunate. Dang. Where did Joe Walt back? Oh, this was from like weeks ago. I was about to say, there's no way, right? Yikes. Yeah, man, this has been a great game so far. And the Titans scored. God damn it. Just handing the Chiefs a loss that they don't deserve. Unbelievable. Oh man, dude. This could be a massive week in the NFL for the Chargers, man. If everything goes perfectly, let's take a look at the playoff predictor real quick. If dreams are memes and I'm laughing all day, Jaguars win, Chargers win, we'll say. No, we'll say, where is it? Say the Ravens beat the Patriots. And just for shits and giggles. Okay. Interesting. This is with the Patriots winning week 18, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, wow. Well, now we know. If, wow. If, I don't even want to say it out loud, bro. I don't want to jinx it. It is theoretically possible that after this week, the Chargers control their destiny as the one seed. Which means I'm going to have to stream the Sunday night game. No, I can't. I can't. Shit, I'm going somewhere with my family. I can't stream the Monday night game. Or Sunday night game. Dang. Well, I guess we'll see what happens in Broncos versus. If the Broncos win, the Chargers no longer can control. Well, actually, no, I think we can still. As long as we beat the Texans and the Broncos lose to whoever the frick they play next week. Which we both know is not going to happen, but, we can always dream. Oh, no good wide right. The Saints field goal. 59-yard try. Sorry, wide left. No good wide left. Yeah. So that game will stay 9-6 in favor of the Saints with a second left in the half, and now maybe the Jets can try for Hail Mary if they really want to. Chiefs have a 3rd and 7 from the Tennessee 23, 14 seconds in the half. Oladucon. Okay, Butker hits a field goal to make it 9-6 in favor of the Titans. That game could go into overtime again. I was about to say, at least the game is confirmed to not be a tie, but then touchdown and a field goal, and it's also 9-6. I've been saying it for years, man. Travis Kelce is the thing that holds that team together. It's not Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes helps. It helps having a decent quarterback. But Travis Kelce is the guy that made the dynasty happen, in my opinion. I will almost never talk bad about Travis Kelce. Unless I call him Unk or something, but he's all can't really talk him trash, I just say it is. Patrick Mahomes, I will talk all the crap, bro. Hey, we got our 7th bot. We are now on track to hit the over, I think. It'll be close. Where are the Chargers in this graphic? They're showing the Lions, but not the Chargers. It's diabolical in the Welcome to the Playoffs video. Unreal. There we go. We got one snippet of a second. Wow. If there has been one team that has really been flying under the radar this year, it's the Seahawks. If there's been another team, it's been the banged up and injured Chargers, and then it's been the Rams. But people have been catching on to the Rams recently, so I can't say they've really been flying under the radar. The thing is, the Seahawks never really were flying under my radar. I thought they were going to be one of the best teams in the league this year. I did not see the Rams coming. I did not see the Patriots coming. And I didn't really see the Broncos coming. I kind of did. I knew they could be good. I knew they'd probably get a playoff. We'll see what playoff spot that is, though. Thought they'd be a wild card team. But then again, I also, foolishly hoped that the Chargers would stay healthy, and you know how that goes, right? Jackson Dart has 2 yards and an interception. Goodness gracious. And they're somehow still in the game. They're down 10-13 at half. I wonder how that happens. Did they get a touchdown right before half? 27-yard fumble recovery by Brian Burns for 27-yard loss for a touchdown. What? Tyler Nubin, 27-yard fumble recovery by Brian Burns for 27-yard loss. With 17 seconds left in the half. What? What? Maybe they meant 27-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown? I don't know. I'll have to watch the recap of that game. A game I normally would not even look at just to see what that play was. Yeah, we should have gone to the bathroom. Oh, well. Here we go, the progressive game flow. Touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. That's hilarious. What a game this has been. That was really funny. Should have subbed in Juwan Johnson for damn, I really should have subbed in Juwan Johnson. 7 receptions for 82 yards instead of Gadsden. Jesus Christ. I screwed that one up. Whoopsies. It really doesn't matter. Here we go. 14 for 16 for Herbert, 14 for 18 for Dak. Chargers are getting the ball to receive to start the second half. Boot is away. From the 5 to the 10 to the 15 to the 20, and he breaks the tackle out to the 23. That's KLS on the return. First time since 2016, the good old period that the Chargers have had their first 3 possessions result in a touchdown. That is a crazy stat, by the way. From the shotgun, back to his left, trips to the bottom. Sends man in motion from the bottom to the top. It's going to be a handoff. And Hampton's going to plow forward for a gain of 1. Up to the 25. They'll give him the 26 gain, too. From the shotgun, back to his left. Nobody to the top. 3 receivers to the bottom. Audible. Takes a snap. Looking to throw. Herbert is going to step up, and he's going to fucking huck it deep. And it's going to be clear. QJ! Not a touchdown, but a gain of like 40. Bang! Woo! Deep into Cowboy territory. Gain of 50 to the Cowboy 24. Oh, yeah, he had a couple steps on his DB. What a catch, dude. Herbert in the shotgun from the 24. Back to his right. One to the top, two to the bottom. Takes a snap. Play action, looking to throw. And he spikes it into the dirt at the feet of Will Disley. Second down to 10 for the Bolts. 1 foot, 2 feet, catch. Yep. I think they hurried up to the line just in case it wasn't a catch, but it most certainly was. 1 foot, 2 foot, beautiful beautiful fucking catch. Dude, QJ is turning into a beast! That is awesome, dude. Let's go, Quentin Hands Johnson. Let's go, baby! Back to his left, one to the top, one to the bottom. Sends McConkey in motion from the bottom to the top, looking to take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to cut up the middle for a gain of like 4, maybe up to the 20. See what they give him. It could be 3 to the 21, but I believe it looked like forward progress got him 4 to the 20. Yep, they're going 4 to the 20. Third down and 6 for the Bolts. So here we go. Herbert in the shotgun. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. It's 5 wide. Herbert takes a snap. They rush 4. Looking to throw. Herbert's going to step up. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get dropped. Damn. Gain of maybe a yard. He had a lane. Herbert was never down, too. But, I mean, his forward progress was stopped. Field goal try. 4th and 5. Damn. That's brutal. Down. It's up, and it is right down Broadway. It's Cam Dicker, baby. 24-17 Bolts. Damn. And Dak is all smiles on the sideline, knowing that he's got a chance to go down there and tie this up. Dang, man. All right. Yeah, man. Juwan Johnson leads the Saints, but unfortunately, I have him on my bench for Gadsden. Dude, I'm starting Gadsden and Keenan Allen today, and I didn't start QJ. Oh, I'm such a freaking idiot, bro. God damn. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but like, Jesus. My kicker is also out, and I couldn't pick up a new kicker because I'm not technically in the playoffs, which sucks, but whatever. Well, I mean, at least we got points out of it. Doesn't feel like a win now after a 50-yard completion. We just get stopped. Herbert had the sticks there too. If he could have gotten away from that guy. Got an early bot. Here we go. 6 plays, 57 yards, 3 minutes, 3 seconds up the clock. Dang. Boot is away. It's a line drive kick. Caught at the 5, 6, 10, 20. And he's going laterally to the 25, 30. He's got some blocks and he's down to the 40. Another great starting field position. And there is a flag. And Tony Jefferson says it's going back. Run the turn, holding, receiving team. Taking a penalty. In the spot of the foul. Yikes. And now let's see where Dak and the boys have the ball. From the 20. Single step back formation. One receiver to the top, one at the bottom, a tight end at the bottom. Now Ferguson motions up to the top. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff that way. And he's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss of 4. That is Big Tuna. Bang. I believe. No, is that Tart? Am I a stupid idiot? Tart. It was Tart. Sorry, Tart. Sorry, Tier. My bad, bro. That's on me. I don't know ball. Tier Tart with the big TFL. Loss of 3 back to the 17. Back in the shotgun. Back to his right. To the top, to the bottom. Takes a snap looking to throw. He's going to check it down to Williams out of the backfield. He's going to try and make him a miss. Can't. Gets upended for a gain of about 5. 4, they'll call it. Down to after the 29. Sorry, 21. Third and 9 for the Cowboys. And the Chargers have a huge opportunity here. Back to his left. It's not Williams. Don't know who it is. 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Was number 40. Shotgun. Dak takes a snap. Looking to throw. Steps back. And he's going to dump it down. And it's going to be caught. Oh my God, they didn't wrap up. How do you not wrap up right there? How do you not wrap up right there? He dumped it down to the back out of the backfield. He just kind of bumped him. Who was that? Who was that? 24. You're going to get a talking to after the game, buddy. Offset I formation, takes a snap. It's going to be play action looking to throw. Dak is going to check it down. Oh, he loses the football. Couldn't quite get a handle on it. It was number 40, the guy I don't know. Lupke. L-U-E Lupke. Bang! And he got hit hard. He was anticipating the contact from number 20, who I forget. Sorry. Doesn't say. Shotgun back to his left. 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Tight end to the bottom as well. Takes a snap looking to throw. Dak is going to take. Oh, no! Denzel! We should have had a pick. Perryman should have picked that, man. Denzel, it was off his fingertips. Caldwell batted it straight up in the air, and Denzel, oh no, dude, you have to catch that. Unbelievable. The Chargers had a chance to take a commanding lead in this game, and now it's 3rd down and 10. We still have a chance to get a stop. Back to his right, 1 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Takes a snap. Dak looking to throw. He's going to step up, and he's going to try and run for it himself, and he's not going to get it. Got to bring a 4th down and 4 from the 41. Dang, man. What a brutal, brutal missed opportunity there. Looks like we're probably going to hit the over on bots this stream. And the Cowboys are punting. The boot is away. Fair caught at the 12. Sorry, the 17 by Lightning Lad. Man, dude, Denzel, you gotta hang on to those, man. I mean, it was a little bit high for him. I think he still should have been able to catch it, though. Ah, dang. Oh, Shadur Sanders just got picked. And now the Bills have it 1st and 10 from the Cleveland 25. The Titans are in the red zone again. 2nd and 10 from the Chief 12. Dang, man. Well, we gotta forget about it. Dude, this commercial doesn't have the Chargers until the last second, bro. Oh, wait, this is the Eagles Bills commercial. Never mind. I thought this was the. Oh, this was the other one. Joe Jones! I'm Joe Jones! Chargers, I formation from the right hash. One to the top, one to the bottom. Takes a snap under center. Herbert, play action, looking to throw. He's going to step up, and he's going to run, and he's going to slide for a gain of about 3. From the shotgun back to his left. One of the top, 3 to the bottom. Takes a. Oh, no. Now he takes a snap after sending KOS in motion, looking to throw. It's going to be caught. And Trey is going to get knocked down from behind a yard shy of the marker. 2 yards shy of the marker. Damn. They got a really bad spot on that one. I'll bring up 3rd down and should be a yard, but it looks like it's going to be 2 for the Bolts. That was a big play, Trey. Here we go. 3rd and a long one. Herbert under center, single setback formation. 2 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be play action, looking to throw. Herbert's going to hook it deep, and it's incomplete. They were, yeah. I think I would have preferred the power surge there, but QJ was one-on-one, and let's take a look. Oh, that's PI. He tried to get his head around, but he couldn't because he's running into our guy. Damn, now the Chargers are forced to punt. And J.K. Scott gets it away. Fair caught at the 18. Damn, what a punt. Titans now lead the Chiefs 16-6. Dang, man. Yeah, you'd gotten the play call a couple times, and you'd gotten a couple huge plays out of it, but I would have gone for the power surge there, man. I think we got to run the power surge there. I mean, I get the call if we're like going to the end zone with that play, but like, I don't know. If it worked, I would have loved it, but I can't agree with it, man. Herbert also, I think, had room to roll out to pick it up as well. He didn't have to huck it there, but whatever. Yo, what's up, Az? Who's winning? We are 24-17, and we've had the first two punts of the ball game just now. Bro, I should have gone to the bathroom at halftime, man. God dang it. We are at commercial right now. Score check around the league. Saints 9, Jets 6, 9-5. We'll play in the third there. Jets have the ball second and 10 from their own 30. The Bills just kicked a field goal to take a 23-10 lead over the Browns. 9:37 left to play in the third. Chiefs have the ball second and 5 from their own 30. About that facial hair, it looks a bit uneven, I'm not gonna lie, in my humble opinion. But I don't know. My sister said it's just in my head. You can't really tell. Um, let's see. Yeah, the barber didn't really speak a lot of English, from what I could tell. So, well, she spoke English, but not super well. It's gonna be a handoff and a gain of about 3. They give him 4. Damn, that is a very generous spot. Anyways, the Chiefs now have a second and 6 from the Tennessee 35, down 16-6. Vikings 13, Giants 10, 9:37 in the third there. Here we go. Dak in the shotgun, back to his left, one to the top, two to the bottom, and a tight end to the top as well. Sends, I think that's Lamb out wider to the top. And then Turpin a little wider to the bottom. Takes a snap, looking to throw. And he's going to hook it, and it's caught. First down, dang, to the 31. Had a chance to break it up there. Ferguson with the catch. First down, Dallas. Yep, I've been unbanned. You don't think the style works really well with me? It does, but it's just like it didn't get done right. It didn't get done right. Trust, it didn't get done right. Here we go. Dak under center, single step back formation, takes a snap. It's going to be play action looking to throw. And he's going to huck it. Caught. Pickens out to midfield and past midfield to the 47. They're starting to scrap on the sideline. Dan Henley's getting into it with GP. Or sorry, with number 10, whoever that is. Hey, my opponent got a fantasy touchdown. Uh-oh. Now I'm losing. Here we go. First and 10 for the Cowboys. Dak in the shotgun back to his left. Two to the top, one to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Williams. He's going to pick his way forward for a gain of about 5. Anyways, the other two games that I haven't mentioned yet are Buccaneers 17, Panthers 13. 6:41 left to play in the third. Panthers with the ball second and 7 from their own 38. And the Bengals just scored 31-14 over the Dolphins. Dude, I wish I had money to put on that game, bro. I cannot believe that the Bengals were 1.5 point underdogs against the Dolphins, bro. Like, what are we doing? Play action, Dak looking to throw. Hooks it towards the end zone. Oh, no, sorry, not towards the end zone, towards the 25. I forgot, we weren't, like, deep in Charger territory, and that is a catch for CeeDee Lamb. First and 10 Cowboys. They're almost in the red zone. And 2 more bots, and we will have hit the over. Yeah, I've been on band from high picks, so I'm trying to figure out the garden update. It's a thing. Under center, Dak, one to the top, two to the bottom. Single step back formation. Sends a man from the top to the bottom in motion. It's going to be an end around at Turpin, who's going to stumble forward, pick up 4. Down to the Charger 21. And Turpin's down. Looks like the tight end might have tripped him up on accident. Oh, ouch, his knee turned weird. Oh no, his knee turned weird. Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Okay, he's able to walk off to the sideline, thankfully. But yeah, his knee took a little bit of a funny turn right there. 3 to the top, nobody to the bottom. Back to his left, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And he's going to pick up maybe a yard. They'll give him a yard. Half a yard. And that is number 43, Davis. Mike Davis, maybe? Third and 5. Here we go. Dak in the shotgun, back to his left, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Since man in motion from the top to the bottom, that might be CD. Can't really tell the numbers because it's a bit grainy. But there is a flag. That might have been a false start. False start. Offense going backwards. 5-yard penalty. Number 88, it was CD Lamb. I guess he didn't get lined up properly. Or he made a move as he was getting lined up. Excuse me. Third down and 10 for the Cowboys. Let's see what happens here. Dak in the shotgun back to his right, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Takes a snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fire it. Pickens! Does he hang on? They're going to call it a catch, but he's going to be a yard shy. He juggled it, and I guess he did get 2 feet in. I mean, it looked like he did, but we'll see. Let's take a look here. Juggled, 1 foot, caught, and yep, he has control of it with 2 feet down. What a catch. Wow. He basically caught it when landed there. 2 feet, drags his toes. That's a beautiful catch. 4th and yard for the Cowboys, and it looks like they're going to go for it. Offset I formation. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. And they might not get it. They might not have got it. They didn't get it. It's a turnover on downs, and it's Charger football. Let's go, baby. Turn them away. You shall not pass. Who was it that made the tackle? Number 99 and Thule. What a stand by the Bolts. Wow. What a big stop on defense. That's huge. Checks around the league because we are at commercial. Jets 6, Saints 9. Nice. Third quarter, 6:11 to play. Saints have it first and 10 from their own 7 after a punt, a jet punt. Browns have it third and 1 from the Buffalo 15. They are in the red zone after a Shadur Sanders scramble for 14 on third and 15. Sorry, second and 15. They're now in the red zone, down 23-10, 5:05 to play in the third there. Chiefs 6, Texans 16, 6:22 to play in the third. Chiefs have the ball from first and 10 at midfield. Vikings 13, Giants 10, 5:27 to play in the third. First and 10 for the Cowboys in their own 25. The Panthers have the ball in the red zone, second and 10 from Tampa Bay 11, down 13-17, 1:01 to play in the third there. And the Bengals are up 31-14 over the Dolphins. Dolphins with the ball 3 and 8 from their own 46. 6:27 to play in the third quarter there. And the Browns pick it up on third down and 1. They have it first and 10 from Buffalo 12, down by 13. Ball control. The Chargers have had it for 20 minutes 33, and the Cowboys have had it for 22 minutes. Offset I formation for the Chargers. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to power his way up the middle for a gain of 7. That'll bring it second down and short. And now we can take a shot if we really want to. Not on third and 1 in our own territory. I wouldn't. Second down and 4 for the Bolts. Shotgun, Herbert back behind him. Sends Trey in motion from the bottom to the top of the screen. It's going to be play action looking to throw. Herbert's going to check it down to the tight end out of the backfield. That's Big Willie, who's going to pick up 7 and a Chargers first down out to the 29. The Browns now have first and goal from the Buffalo 1. Big Willie made a guy miss. I mean, he barely picked up anything afterwards, but still a great play. 3 catches, 3 targets, 28 yards. Let's go, Big Willie. Herbert under center, offset I formation. Matt walk in motion, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff, and he's going to try and get to the bottom of the screen. It's Hampton. 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds. The 47, first down Chargers. Big run by Hampton. And there is a flag, and it's coming back. Holding offense. Damn it. And your penalty. Replay first down. Shoot. I don't know if I like the call. He just kind of drove him into the ground. Oh, he did. He turned him. Damn. Penning. It's the guy we traded for. Man. Well, that's going to set us back first and 20 from the 18. Herbert and shotgun back to his right, one of the top, trips to the bottom. And he takes a snap looking to throw. He's going to huck it, and it's going to be caught by Keenan, who's going to pick up about 7. They'll give him, 7 to the 25. Six people in the chat, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. I try and do every single Chargers game that I can. And some of the other ones too, some of the other important ones. Like after this game, we're going to be going straight into Jaguars Broncos. Rooting for Jacksonville there. And that will be the end of the third quarter. Headed into the fourth. With a big second and 14 coming up for the Bolts. Oh, the Chiefs now have it first and goal from the Tennessee 7 after a 28-yard completion from Oluokun to Worthy. Hmm. Dang, you can't hear me whistling. Oh well. Can't hear it. Too high pitched for my poor computer. I really should go to the bathroom. Let's start this commercial. Oh well. Ah, we'll do it hopefully after the game. Ugh. We are the only game in the fourth quarter at the moment. Actually, no, never mind. Buccaneers Panthers in the fourth quarter. It's the Panthers that scored a touchdown to take a 20-17 lead over the Bucks, but the Bucks now have it quickly, 1st and 10 from the Carolina 37. Dude, I wish I had money to put on the Bengals over the freaking Dolphins, man. Third and goal from the Titan 4, and now it's fourth and goal from the Titan 14 after the Chiefs fumbled, probably on purpose. Let's be real. Here we go. Offense today. First half, 38 points, no punts. Second half, 3 points, no punts. Yep. Two punts. Well, and a turnover on downs. Here we go. Herbert under center. Single set, or sorry, no, shotgun. Back to his right is Vidal, one of the top three receivers to the bottom. From the 25. Going from left to right now. He takes the snap looking to throw. The Cowboys rush four. He fires over the middle. It's going to be caught by, I believe that's Conklin, who's going to pick up 7. I'm bringing up 3rd down and 7 for the Bolts. And there is a Cowboy who's having a little trouble getting up. He might just be, hopefully, he's just shaken up a little bit after he delivered the tackle. It's D. Wilson. And no piece still down. We're cutting to a commercial now. Next commercial, I'll try and run to the bathroom. Actually, no, I won't. I'll wait. I'll wait till the game's over. I can hold it. I've been holding it all game. Dang, man, I'm getting shellacked in fantasy right now. 51.8. Sorry, 51.98 to 32.8. Yeah, I made some mistakes, definitely. I should have put in Quentin Johnson. I should have put in Jawan Johnson. Dude, the Johnsons are killing me. Well, Johnston is Quentin. Johnson is Jawan. That, yeah, I should have taken out Gadsden this week. I don't think there's any reason, any world I would have done that, though. Any of the like, mini Ultimate Universes out there that would have done that. Logan Wilson and D. Wilson combined for the tackle, and D. Wilson came out injured. The Wilson guy, the Wilsons. Yeah, I'm going to be cooked in fantasy this week, and it's crazy because my opponent's quarterback has negative fantasy points, and oh my god, Chris Brown just scored another touchdown. 5 yard rush. Or no, 5 yard pass from Joe Burrow. Bam. Yeah, it's a ninth place game. It really doesn't matter. I didn't. Oh, he's covering his eye on his way off the field. He must got hit in the eye by something. Or no, maybe he's just holding his helmet. Never mind. But he is walking off. He's going into the locker room. So here we go. We are back. Herbert in the shotgun. 3rd down and 7. Back to his right. Hopefully that guy's okay. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. 3rd and 7 for the Bolts from the 32. Takes a snap. Herbert in trouble. He's going to rush. He breaks the tackle. He gets free to the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, and he tackled down at the 33. Big run by Justin Herbert. Boom! First down, Chargers, and more. And Herbert is down. Okay, he's getting up slowly. He's holding his arm gingerly. I just bit my lip. 34-yard run by the big man himself. As he broke a tackle, broke another tackle. Or I guess he didn't really break tackles. They just had their hand on him. And, dude, Quentin Johnson fell down on that block, or Herbert might have housed it. Oh, yeah, his helmet hit him in the hand. And Herbert almost lost the football. Under center, offset I formation. Herbert takes a snap and hands it off. And that's going to be Vidal, I believe, up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down for the Bolts. After that huge play. Oh, Herbert's elbow is bleeding now. Ah, shit. Vidal is down. Fuck! Vidal is down. That's going to be an injury timeout. Bleeding quite a bit. Ladd and Keenan are talking to him. Smiling through the pain. Vidal is still fucking down. Ah! Damn it. Damn it, man. We got one running back, and we lost another. Dude, Hampton and Vidal have been great together so far. Fuck, dude. Buccaneers kick field goal to tie it up. 20 apiece there. 11:24 left to play. Dude, this sucks. Sucks that we're still losing guys. It is 16-9 now. Titans lead the Chiefs. They have a 1st and 10 from their own 47. Fourth and 4 for the Bills from the Browns 33, which isn't a huge deal because they're up by 6, and a field goal would put them up 2 scores. Dang, man. Okay, Vidal's able to walk off under his own power, thankfully. Let's see what happens. Handoff. He's just ran into the back of his own defender. I didn't see what happens. Looks like he's shaken up a bit, though. Here we go. Under center, Herbert single setback is probably Hampton at this point. One to the top, three trips to the bottom. And it looks like somebody on the Chargers jumped after the Cowboys guy jumped. We'll start offense. Yeah, he didn't jump over the line, though. The Giants have tied it up at 13 with the Vikings with the field goal. That's an unfortunate penalty. That'll make it second down and 9. Oh no, second down and 11. Sorry, they only gave Hampton Vidal 4. Hampton is in the backfield, single setback, same formation. One to the top, trips to the bottom, so it's probably a pass play here. Sends KLS in motion from the bottom to the top. Play action, yep. Herbert looking to throw. They rush 4. Herbert's going to step up and dump it off to Hampton, who's going to stutter step and almost pick up the marker. If he hadn't made that stutter step, he might have been able to pick up the marker. It's going to be third down in the yard. Herbert just kind of flicked it forward. I think he was anticipating contact there. Third and yard for the Bolts. Come on, we got a power surge here, man. Herbert under center. There's Malak in motion. It's a power surge, baby. And we got it. We easily got it, dude. Herbert is so fucking good at that play. Oh my god, it's our tush push now, honestly. The power surge is the real good tush push. And the Chargers have got it. First and 10. Deep in Cowboy territory. Inside the 25. Yeah, Matlock just pushes Herbert's helmet almost got knocked off there. Back to either side. Hampton to his left, Matlock to his right. And they're going to send the new pickup in motion. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to lose a yard. That was a good tackle by number 50. Overshown? No. James. Second down 10 for the Bolts. Herbert in the shotgun. 5 wide. 3 to the top. Twins to the bottom. We're in the play clock. Takes a snap. They rush 5. Herbert looking to throw. He fires over the middle. Caught! At the sticks, it's Keenan! First down, Chargers. And there is a Cowboys defender down now. Bang. First down, Chargers. Here we go. From the 13. First and 10 for the Bolts. Herbert under center, I formation. Sorry, single setback formation. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to the big man. Who is that? Is that KL? No, 28. Who's 28? Hassan Haskins. Right, now, you're right. He used to be Vidal's backup while Hampton was down. Hampton wanted to go out, and then he came back. Second down and 7 for the Bolts. 10 down, counting in the fourth. Herbert in the shotgun is 5 wide, 2 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Herbert takes a snap looking to throw. They rush 4. Herbert catches made by QJ, who's going to try and fight his way to the marker. Can't quite get there. He'll be half a yard shy. Third and yard for the Bolts. And I bet you they'll line up once again for the power surge. Thirty-yard for the Bolts. From the just outside the 3. Third and half yard, really. Herbert under center, Matlock and Hampton in the backfield. Matlock in motion. And we jumps. Fuck. Well start offense. Yep, it's our left guard. Same guy, did it again. Penning. Trevor Penning. Yep, and he knew it. Damn. Come on, Trevor. Well, now Hampton to his left. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, going from left to right, of course. Takes a snap, and it'll be play action looking to throw. They've got a couple free rushers, and Herbert's going to try and get to the outside, and he's going to hook it to the end zone. Incomplete. Almost picked. I'll bring a 4th and 6 for the Bolts, and we're going to try to make this one a 2-score game. We might have had McConkey if he thrown that a half second earlier, but it would have been close. Could have been picked almost, too. Cam Dicker. He's got it. 2-score game. 27-17 Bolts. I'm going to the bathroom real quick. Give me just a moment. I will be ready. I will bring this with me just in case anybody says anything. Here we go. We are back just in time, it looks like, as the kickoff is about to occur. Bonk. Wait. Bonk. There we go. 8:57 to play in the 4th. It is a 2-score ball game. Chargers 27, Cowboys 17. Jackson Dart is finally in the positives in fantasy points. 0.002. Sorry, 0.02. Cam Dicker to put it away. Kick is away. It's going to be caught at the 8, out to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, taken down at the 34. Another great starting field position for the Cowboys. Oh, man, the Titans have taken a 23-9 lead over the Chiefs. Dang. Here we go. First and 10 for Dak. Back to his right. One to the top, two to the bottom. Tight end to the top as well. Take the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fire it. Too tall for GP. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for the Cowboys. That was good defense, too. There was a guy right there that might have knocked it away. I couldn't tell. Under center. And now he backs up into the shotgun. Dak. Back to his right. One to the top, three to the bottom, going from right to left. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Chargers rush 3. It's going to be caught. It's going to be a first down out to the 47. Gain of about 17. I'm sorry, gain of 13, my bad. We are up to 12 on the bot over under. Dak under center, single setback formation. One receiver to the top, two to the bottom. Take the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Davis, who's going to get to the edge and keep his legs churning for a gain of 4. Out to midfield. And nope, they'll give him 3 out to the 49, and there's a Charger on his back. Hopefully he is not injured. Fuck, I think they just said injury timeout. Yep, and here come the Chargers training staff. God damn it, who is it? Benjamin St. Juice. Son of a bitch, dude. Every game, it feels like it's costing us so many players. We're going to be a shell of a team by the time we get to the playoffs. Oh shit, it's his arm. He might have broken his arm. He's walking very gingerly like this. Damn, bro. That's again Benjamin St. Juice with the injury. And here we go. Dak under center, single setback formation, one to the top, one to the bottom, and tight end to either side. The referees are stopping it, and now they're saying you can go. From the 49, audibles. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Davis, who's going to pick up 2 to the Charger 49. I'll bring 3rd down and 4. Back in the shotgun. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back in front of him. And there's a flag. Somebody jumps. Well start. Offense. Oh, your penalty. That'll be 3rd and 9 now for the Cowboys. Chargers with 4 penalties for 35. Cowboys with 5 for 40. Shotgun. Went out to the top, 2 to the bottom. Tight end to the other side. The Chargers rushing 4. And Dak is going to huck it up. And nobody's home. 4th and 10 for the Cowboys. Oh, his receiver stopped. Turpin stopped. If he kept going, that probably would have been picked, honestly. Because the DB stopped with him. Derwin stopped. And they're going to go. I mean, I guess they have to. Yeah, that's right. 7:05 to play in the 4th. 4th down and 10. From their own 46. Back in the shotgun is 5 wide. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. And the Chargers have pulled the timeout. Look around the league at the scores. Saints lead the Jets 19-6. 9:21 to play there. And Cook just got picked. And the Saints now have the ball 9:08 in the 4th. First and 10 from the Jet 43. Bills lead the Browns 23-20. The Browns have it 1st and 10 from their own 34. 7:05 to play in the 4th. Titans lead the Chiefs 23-9. 10:58 to play in the 4th there. Chiefs have it 4th and 24 from their own 2. Vikings and Giants tied at 13 apiece. The Vikings have it 2nd down and 7 from the Giant 27. 6:24 to play. Buccaneers and Panthers tied at 24-46 to play in the 4th there. Panthers have it 1st and 10 from their own 27. Here we go. And then Bengals up 45-14 over the Dolphins in the 4th. Shotgun, Dak back to his right. 1 to the top, 3 to the bottom. Chargers rushing 4. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw. And he's going to scramble out, and he's going to get hit. And it's going to be chucked up. A prayer incomplete. And it's Charger football. Woo! Let's go, defense! Bang, 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 bang. Big play by Thule, who hit the quarterback. Forgot, this is Thule's celebration. Probably for a T. It's probably T. That's probably why. Thule Pelotu. And Odafe Owe was there as well, I believe. The Vikings are in the red zone. First and 10 from the Giant 19. Game tied 13 apiece. Sorry, the Bengals are up 45-14 over the Dolphins. Dolphins have a 1st and 10 from their own 3. 9-10 left to play there. Dude, I don't understand how the hell the Dolphins were favorites in that game. I wish I'd had as much money to put on it as I could have. Like, Herbert in the shotgun back behind him, takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to try and get to the top of the screen, and he will. Out to the 45, a gain of a yard. Odafe Owe got through, and Thule hustled to hit him. Herbert in the shotgun back to his right. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. They have 6 on the D-line. No, 5. Takes a snap. They rush 5. Herbert checks it down to Hampton. It's behind him and incomplete. Dang. That's like one of the worst things he could have done, is throw an incompletion. That was a really low snap, too. Damn. 3rd and 9 for the Bolts. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his right Hampton. Receiver to the top, 3 to the bottom. From the 45. Sends QJ in motion, takes a snap, looking to throw. QJ's open. QJ's open, he fires it to QJ. Caught! First down, Chargers 25-20. Out of bounds there. I saw QJ coming across, and I knew, bro, he's going to be open at the top of the screen. Herbert saw it too, as the guy who was motioning across with him took a little while to get there, and QJ just turned it on coming across the formation and had a couple steps. That was Diggs. Diggs with the defense, and yeah. Saw that one from a mile away, thank God. I was right, at least. 4 catches, 104 yards, and a touchdown. I'm so sad I didn't start him. It's going to be a pitch to the top of the screen. Hampton is to the 25-20 and gains 10. First and 10 once again for the Bolts. Justin Herbert had 300 yards through the air and 2 touchdowns. 23-29. First and goal. Go! Uh-uh. First and goal? Oh, yeah, I guess it's at the 10. I thought that was a 20. Herbert in the shotgun. 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Back to his right. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hampton, who's going to go up the middle to the 5. Cowboys have called their first timeout. I guess that makes sense. It's and a goal. 4:46 to play in the fourth. Here we go, baby. Shotgun. Herbert back to his left. Trips to the bottom, one to the top. Sends the man in motion. It's going to be a handoff. And up the middle to the end zone. Touchdown! Chargers! Amari and Hampton, the rookie, puts this game away. 33-17 extra point pending. PAT. Down. It's up. And it is Cameron Dicker right down Broadway, baby. 34-17. The Chargers are doubling up the Cowboys. And Coach Harbaugh is fired up on the sideline. Let's go, baby! What is that song called? Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Coach Harbaugh's fired up, baby. Yes, sir. Woo! It is now a 3-score game with 4:48 to play in the fourth. The kickoff is away. And it'll be well into the end zone. They'll take a knee and have the ball at the 35. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Yeah, Jaguars Colts next week should be pretty good. Just a reminder, after this game, we will be doing Broncos Jaguars. We can't do tonight's game because I will be out with family. But tomorrow night, we will be doing Colts and P. Riv against the Niners. Shotgun back to his left, one to the top. Sorry, two to the top, two to the bottom. It's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be caught by, I think that's CD. Milton is in as quarterback for the Cowboys. And this game is over, baby. Shotgun takes a snap. Milton looking to throw. He's going to huck it to the sideline. Caught at the sticks. Out of bounds at the 45. Shotgun back to his right. Two to the top, two to the bottom. Milton takes a snap, looking to throw. And there's a flag. It's going to be probably an offside from the Chargers. And he's just going to huck it away deep. Incomplete. And there's P.I. Wade on the field. God damn it. They're going to have the ball before. Yeah, it's offsides on us, lining up the neutral zone, and pass interference on us at the 4. Oh, sorry, no, it was offsides on them lining up in the neutral zone, and they offset. Damn. Well, that's pretty big. I mean, hopefully it really doesn't matter, but oh yeah, it should have been offensive pass interference. What the hell? Molden was right. I thought he was just complaining and saying they should be pass interference on the defense. But shotgun back to his right. Milton takes a snap. Receiver out to either side, looking to throw. He's going to step up and he's going to try and run out to midfield. And he's going to break a tackle. And he's going to lose the football. And the Chargers are going to scoop it up. And it's big man Tui Pelosi, who's also going to lose the football. And I think the Chargers just fell on it. 4 minutes to play in the fourth. And Tuli with the big fumble recovery. Bang, bang, baby. Nice. Who was that punched it out? Was that Derwin? That looks like it was Derwin. Yes, sir, it was. Welcome to the NFL, Mr. Milton. And that's the first turnover of the game, baby. Let's go, Derwin. Herbert offset I. Takes a snap, hands it off. Hampton out of the backfield. And I don't know why we still have him in, honestly. We should take him out. We should take out all of our starters too. Let's put Trey in there, bro. Come on. Herbert in the shotgun back behind him. One to the top, three to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Who is that? Is that Vidal? Nope, that is Haskins. Picks up the first down. Bang! 3:06 and counting to play in the game. Oh my god, the Browns have a 3rd and 32 from their own 1. Down by 3 with a minute 55 to play in the 4th. Herbert under center, single step back is Haskins. Okay, there we go. I was surprised that we still had Hampton in on, honestly. Takes a snap, it's going to be hand off to Haskins. He's going to try and bounce it to the outside. He's going to pick up a difficult 2. Herbert's all smiles, baby. Let's go! Well, the Chargers are taking care of their end of business to win the West. I've been saying it for weeks, bro. Even more than a month. This Texans game coming up is going to be the biggest game of our season. It will determine whether or not we are a real contender in the AFC. Even with all of our injuries, man. We will see. Oh, Tom Grothy just uploaded a Packers and Bears fan reaction to Week 16. Let's watch it. We are at commercial. Justin friggin' Herbert, baby. What more could you ask for? Herbert in the shotgun takes a snap, hands it off. And it's going to be Haskins. Game's about 3. Bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Bolts. And we got it. With a minute 47 to play in the game. We hit the over, boys. Third and 6 for the Bolts. 1:25 in counting to play in the 4th. Herbert in the shotgun, back to his right, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom, takes a snap. Play action. Herbert's gonna keep it himself and just slide down. What are we doing, bro? Herbert is frustrated. He's mad at somebody. 4th and 7 for the Bolts. Come on, get Cam Dicker another one, baby. I guess I wouldn't really do anything. It's still a 3-score game, but whatever. 1-0 timeout. Well, I guess we're keeping the offense out there. I mean, I guess making it a 20-point game really doesn't do that much. Panthers are up 23-20. They kick the field goal to take the lead. And Herbert to take the knee. He's yelling, Herbert, Coach Harbaugh's yelling, you like that. And there's still 33 seconds left. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. We should have just kicked a field goal. As that was 4th down. And it looks like Milton's just going to go out there to take a knee as well. Never mind, they're not. They're single step back, one receiver to either side. I guess they just want reps for their backup. I guess that's fair. Chargers with 4 on the D line. They hand it off. Gains 2. Gains 1. Alrighty, boys. 11 wins in back-to-back seasons. First time since 06-07. The great P. Rivers. Oh, it's beautiful, boys. I hope you'll tune in about 10 minutes for the Jaguars-Broncos game. Love y'all.